Hey everybody, it's Cynthia Maynard. Thanks for stopping by my channel today. I have a Beadaholique haul, some jewelry and beading items that I'm using for jewelry and also for what I'm calling journal jewelry and embellishments. And I'll have an upcoming video about that, of ways that I've been using beading and so forth in my paper crafting, but also you could use for journaling or for jewelry, hanging dangles and whatnots, and give you a little taste and snippet of some future projects I'm working on. Here is a journal cover that I'm making out of some corduroy and muslin and traveler's notebook size, and testing out a couple dangles on some chain here, and I made this bezel out of some glitter glass and using some buttons from my stash for closures and some fun stuff there. So that is to come. Very easy to do. You don't have to be an experienced beader to do that, because I'm not. Alright, so I have a haul here from Beadaholique, and they had some free shipping deals and you got a free gift. So let me go through and show you if you're interested in some of the things that I got. These were some rings with spots to glue. Whoa, I've got fumble fingers today. But it's an adjustable ring, and it's got this gorgeous filigree element in this lovely antique copper. And then you can glue things on top of there and make a ring out of that. So that is one. They come in these condiment cups. And this is a gunmetal color there. Very, very pretty. Looking forward to doing those. I'm very excited about beading and jewelry. Journal jewelry is what I'm calling that. Alright, so let's get all this out here. I did get a few things from Amazon. I don't have those right in front of me, but jump rings and things of that nature. But anyway, here is something that I got. These little bows. And these are so cute. Look how tiny. There's the gold bows, and they have little rings on either side. Of course, you could clip that off if that doesn't suit. I'm going to see if that shows up in the camera. I think it does. Very, very pretty and not cheapy looking. Some little grommets or eyelets, I guess is. Now these are smaller. You have to watch the they're in millimeters, and I mean, I can still use them, but next time I'm gonna get a little bit bigger. These are little tiny ones, but you just nail them in. But I liked the copper color there. This is, I don't know, I have to look on my, still getting used to all the names and things. It's been a while. I had some beading stuff in my stash for a long, long time. I just started playing with it. These are fun, gold faceted. They're like a painted gold facet. The necklace extenders I got, you get 5 of them, and I thought, well, you can use them for necklace extenders, or you can use them for chain dangles, because they already have the lobster clip with it. So it's like you get a lobster clip. And then a little heart metal piece there. Then you can use that for chain. This is Chinese glass beads, faceted rondelles, 6mm in a lavender. These are pretty, great unicorny colors too. Gunmetal eye pins. I won't take those out, but those are just eye pins in a gunmetal, the 1-inch size for smaller elements there. This is Chinese glass faceted rondelles. Again, same thing as the purple ones, only in this nice seafoamy mint color. Very pretty and on trend. Are Czech fire polished glass faceted round beads in 8mm in this lovely sort of teal blue color. I really like these. Very peacocky colors. I have some peacock feathers I'm going to be doing, and I wanted something to go with that. Jump rings in the gunmetal, 6mm. I love gunmetal. I love metal. Cultured sea glass semi freeform nugget beads. So these are some beautiful sea glass color. Might not be picking up on camera, but very light mint, and great for layering and doing different dangles and things. Brass oxide finished lead charms. I got these in light of our fall coming up. Edgar Allan Poe digital papers that I'm doing, and this is Nevermore. Whoop, as I drop it, but it says Nevermore and Rest in Peace on the other side. It was my free gift. You could pick, once you spent $50, I think, you could pick from a few different choices, and I picked some of these clear beads because I thought these would be very useful. They're just plastic round beads, but they're 9.5 millimeters, and I thought that would be good neutral ones that I know that I would use. Chinese glass beads in the 4 millimeter in like a peach color. Not a color I use a lot, but I really like peach, so these are very smooth and shiny. So that's coming up there. These are a little smaller. They are not saying on there, but they look like maybe 2 millimeter. I don't know, smaller than the ones I just showed you, and very shiny and pretty. Great colors to use there. These were, I got a few of these different like spacer beads, gold, antique copper, and silver, and they're the ones that you can kind of these are 4 millimeter. You can kind of put in between the little flower shapes there. The pretty cathedral beads in check glass in emerald. These are 8 millimeter. Give you an idea of those. It's got that little gold gilded, I don't know if that's showing up on camera, but beautiful emerald. And I'm making, I have some digital paper I've designed called Emerald Isle, and I think by the time this goes up, my flip through on my pre-journal will be up, but this would go wonderfully with that paper. And so I got those for that, from Amazon. Rose gold jump rings, because I'm using some rose gold. I got those same cathedral beads in the amethyst. Purple paper. Oh my goodness, I'm just throwing everything everywhere. Sea glass ones that I showed you earlier, but these are in dark, like a bright dark blue. And I'm going to pull those out. Really pretty, sort of a matte finish. Milky almost. Very pretty. Some chain from, let's see here, antique bronze chain. I haven't opened this yet, but you get 5 yards. Okay, so you have to be careful that this doesn't get tangled. So when you first get it, looks like it's maybe looped here with this little tie. So I'll have to be careful undoing this, otherwise it's going to be quite a mess. But anyway, it's an antique small finer chain. I have it handy here from Michael's, and this from Bead Landing you get 6 yards, and it was a pretty good price on sale, and it's a good, actually kind of like this size, but this works for little dangles and things, or if you're making tassels, a nice finer chain. But you get quite a bit on here, and I've already started to use this, so this is a good deal as well. The last couple things here are some green, some of these are labeled and some of them aren't labeled. It is a strand that is a donut lizard blue, and it's very pretty. It's like this bluish greenish earthy tone one there that I thought would be a good neutral. And then lastly, I got these bicone beads, 6 millimeters. You get 20 pieces. This for Swarovski. I can never say that. I don't know what it is about that word. And I'm a word person, so it takes a lot to stump me. But that one is, I don't know what it is. But very pretty, beautiful, light and iridescent, and just gorgeous crystal. Of course, all their crystal is beautiful. And you get 20 pieces of those, so a little pricier, but using them more sparingly, of course. All right, so that is my bead haul. Hopefully you enjoy that, guys. Click the subscribe button. That way you'll be in the loop for projects coming up with all these goodies and journal jewelry and all of that good stuff. Thanks, guys, so much for watching. Have a great day.